Good morning, everyone. Good early Saturday morning. We are here at Brooklyn Half, finish line, RBC Brooklyn Half 2025. Welcome, everyone. Beautiful day. It's going to be over 80 degrees later in the afternoon, but right now it's like it's getting there. The sun is strong, but it's still beautiful. The ocean right there, the skies are clear, everything is ready. Those are the guys who will narrate the finish line today, so we are here with them. Beautiful. May 17th, 2025. RBC Half Marathon. Hi, Kevin. And as you can see, everything is ready. Which is, they're updating us all here occasionally. So the leading runners are at approximately mile 6 right now. It's all together 13.1, so we are good. Let me just show you what it all looks like. This is beyond the finish line.
You gotta go up.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Alright. Oh, actually, looking. The media is right there, so I will show you the media area, and this is the finish line right here from the other side. There is a possibility when the leaders will finish, a lot of cameras will be running here. So if I get any sort of glitchy coverage, we apologize in advance. Thank you, Kevin. Hi, Oscar. Do you know what mile is the leader? They will update us, but I think it's about mile 6 right now. Just to make sure, where is the space?
Yeah, you're going to be in this pen actually.
Okay, no worries.
In here. Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Of course, power our new NYRR mobile app developed by TCS. So if you haven't downloaded that app yet, you can track your runner throughout the race.
I guess I will be here because there will be a lot of media outlets, and we are going to make sure that our spot is here so we can actually capture the finish line from here. Hi, Edgar. Good morning from East Harlem. Thanks for always showing love to the running community. Thanks for what you've been doing. Edgar Bezo, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Just please make sure you share this stream and this video with your friends and family, maybe through social media. Thanks so much.
A nice little test of how to test our enthusiasm and energy here at the finish line. So we've got a good crowd.
Al has access. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not going to give you all the secrets of the trade, right? Because this is not an easy process, but yes. As you can see, the viewing area is right outside, so it's really no big deal, yes or no, because technically speaking, the media access allows you to be here, and it's pretty much the finish line from within. So we are going to be here, and these ladies here, they're very helpful, and they're managing the media. Some of them are in charge of the media, so we will follow the rules and regulations, because the media badge, if you read the opposite side, it has a lot of responsibilities. So the big access comes with big responsibility. That's all we're going to say for now. Perhaps the weather is nice, so I think it will be easy to work. The weather is beautiful, yes. I mean, we're standing against the sun, and the sun is not very strong yet, but the temperature is rising minute by minute. It's 31 minutes.
3 separate finishes for our runners this morning. We'll have a top male, top female athlete, and a top non-binary athlete as well. We'll have the award ceremony too right here on the Sky Bridge once they cross. And we'll share their times with you. We'll let them come up to the stage and get their official trophies and medals for the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. And of course, the day just getting started here in Brooklyn, New York. It is 7:32 in the morning. The race got going back at 7 o'clock. Wave number 1 off the line. We've got 4 separate waves throughout the morning, with the final wave going at 8:15. And we've got a celebrity here in the house. It's Leo the Lion joining us here at the finish line. Leo, good morning. Hair looking phenomenal, fresh out of the shower.
Leo, of course, is repping Team RBC.
And Carla, look up the boardwalk as our first official athlete of the morning.
That's right.
On the approach.
Let's make some noise, all my spectators out there. Can you put your hands together and welcome in our athlete who's doing some hand cycle dancing out there as they come in. Our first official finisher here at the RBC Brooklyn Half.
Warming up the course for the thousands to follow, enjoying the gratification from the crowd, coming across the line unabated. No one in the rear view, our Achilles athlete.
That is Ricardo Corral. And just like that, the finish line has been christened.
There you go, officially underway. The first finisher across, our hand cycle athlete from Team Achilles, under the 33.5-minute mark. So a great effort out there this morning. And again, warming up.
Awesome. Now let's see the view. Of course, this box will not be empty. There will be people here with cameras. So we'll eventually be fluctuating a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. But it's still better than just being outside, right? This is awesome. Welcome everyone. Good morning.
So it's like
It
this,
is a
I describe this
phone,
course as business in the front, in the back. It's a mullet.
in Mountain.
Hi. And it's the kind of course you want as a runner, especially if you're running for a certain time or a PR or trying to test your fitness, because you can really test your legs.
They're supposed to update us along the way, but you know, if we would roughly calculate 5 minutes per mile, it's 34 minutes and 20 seconds into the mile. After the main participant, like after the leaders finish, we probably will maybe fluctuate a little bit. A very short distance from here, 2 signs. One is 200 meters left and the other one is 13 miles because it's only 0.1 mile, roughly 200 meters. So we are going to have a fantastic day. Actually, we have planned 2 streams. This one is from the marathon and the other one later in the morning, late morning into afternoon. So I'm going to burn a lot of calories today. So thank you so much for being with us. Also, please hit the like. It's very important.
And a bunch of runners and running teams will either tell
That was the first finisher, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be at this mile.
The only thing is, but not right now, but we just want to make sure that we have this corner. You know what? I'm going to. This is right here. This is kind of like the corner stand. So I'm going to stand here because this will allow me to see right there. RBC, Royal Bank of Canada, is the main sponsor, of course, and that's why it's called RBC. There are 2 NYC runs, half marathon that we covered 2 not so long ago in downtown Brooklyn, where we're streaming from. And this one we're streaming traditionally for the past 3 years already, maybe more, but 3 at least. From the finish line.
Brothers who are here to take on the course, 13.1 miles of New York City pavement lie ahead. Close to 28,000 expected finishers here on the RBC Brooklyn Half 2025 edition underway. And again, thank you each and every one of you.
So for now we have an RBC Lion here dancing. That's a mascot, that's an emblem of the RBC band. If you're watching us from Canada, hey Canada. If you're watching us from anywhere else, hey world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It all depends on where you're watching us from, but we thank you all for being here and joining our stream. It's early on Saturday, so it's really not too many people are awake. I hope I didn't wake up anyone with this stream, but hey, sometimes we have to do what we have to do, right? Because this is to capture everything, to capture the before. This, you know, like we always do, we try at least before, and after I'm not sure, because we will be here for a couple of hours for sure. What time is it? After, of course, we will walk into the back area with the medals, and I will show you all that.
You just never know what kind of shape
Somebody's got me.
any one particular athlete is in out there.
So right now the temp checks in at 64 degrees.
Nice.
Coney Island.
64 right now.
Pretty sunny, but again, they're on the rise, and it does feel
It's a nice breeze from the air. You can smell ocean water. You can smell the ocean. The ocean is right here. The beach is right here. We were here a few days ago. That was gloomy. It was foggy, and today is very sunny and bright.
Be sure to stop by the Broadway Runners Event Center, which features many events right now.
37:55, 38 minutes into the race. 13 times 5, 50, 65. So at approximately 8:07, 8:15. We will see the leaders here. Hey GGNYC, good morning GGNYC, how are you? Michael Manchin, good morning Michael, everyone everywhere from sunny Southern Florida.
To a race later this year.
Not out of North Airport.
I will be flying out of Newark. Yes.
Good luck with that.
You know what? I flew out
This
of
is
Newark.
as good as we can get as an independent media, right? So close to the finish line. Finish line is right in front of us.
Correct, yeah. It's more impacting the arrival. So I may see if I can switch up my arrival.
These guys will be talking for hours today.
And maybe you can throw like, hey, you know, I want to finish on the start lines United for the big races, maybe a little bit of a discount or something, flyer-friendly miles.
That would be nice.
We'll try. We'll see.
We'll
Let me know how
try.
that works out.
We'll reach out.
You know, like going on there with the Jersey Transportation, obviously.
Hey Tony, good morning. My full brother is in wave 4. Wow. To be honest, full disclosure, I'm not sure how many waves we will see. All I say, we approximately have a couple of hours. Let's see, actually. 7:40. Let's see. We will be here for a decent amount of time.
They can beat the Pacers. They'll be in the NBA Finals for the first time in like 30 years. So
It's been, so I grew up in Chicago.
getting an update from the roadways. We've got
Good luck, hey Tony. Good luck to all your brothers. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Almost the 40-minute mark right now. And again, yeah, we're excited here in New
Michael
York.
M. Nice morning about the City Ocean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got some Yanks off to a good start, and obviously the Knicks in the conference finals are a big deal. Something feels different in the city when the Knicks are playing really well, and especially going this deep in the playoffs.
It has to be, and it's been so long. I was saying, I grew up in Chicago in the 90s, and the Chicago Bulls, and Knicks rivalry was this thing. And then when I moved to New York, everyone on the Knicks was like, wah, wah.
We certainly hope that no accidents will happen and everyone will be in good health, finishing and along the way.
So, I mean, you know, I had to be up early this morning. I stayed up late, even though
We still remember what happened a couple of years ago already. It was exactly 2 years ago. We will not want any of that. So we're wishing all the runners easy distance and good personal best time. But most importantly, just
good job getting the crowd energized.
to finish and get the medal and feel good about it.
Down the boardwalk, I want to shout out our New York Road Runner staff who's been out here since the wee hours, manicuring the course, getting everything ready. Shout out to our volunteers who came out here this morning to assist in all
GG, NYC, we've seen some scary situations in the past. Yes, we have.
We worked so hard. So April
Yes, we
was
have.
Volunteer Appreciation Month. I had the honor
Right here at the finish line.
awards night for our volunteers. And you know what? It is just incredible.
41 minutes into the race, so we have, what, give or take, I don't know, 25-30 minutes. We always start early because it is cool, I think, to show you
Volunteering at New York Road
not just what you can see on, television, for example, but behind the scenes too, because this is cool behind the scenes. Right now, they're not letting anyone behind this line, like in terms of
So there's no way we could put
into the area where the medals are.
without the assistance of our volunteers. And again, they're coming here.
So, but later they will.
They're doing it for the love of the sport. They do it because they love their fellow runners. So again, we appreciate their hard work, their dedication when they come out here. Now, many of them are part of the
Listen with Ashley, my daughter is running today. Yeah, I hope everyone here today.
You want to come out and volunteer? If you run 9 specific races and then volunteer 1, you get guaranteed entry into the following year's PCS New York City Marathon. So that's quite a deal.
That is quite a deal. And if you're not quite ready for that marathon,
GGNYC, good luck to your daughter, Elizabeth Ashley. Yes, and good luck to everyone's friends and family.
If you run 4 of the events
Participating today and in the future marathons too.
and volunteer, you can get guaranteed entry into United Airlines and NYC in the following year. So we have lots of ways for you to volunteer now. But we have a saying here that we really take to heart. If you see a volunteer, thank a volunteer, and that goes for all of our
Michael,
volunteers.
hello, RBC mascot.
Just like you've been doing all year long. We always say
Now every stream has a few seconds delay, but it's really relevant compared to, you know, big delays. So it's near real time always.
3-minute mark right now. It's our house DJ Dre in the building this morning. She's spinning live, getting the party going and keeping the crowd energized.
That was a very early start for me today, and
Call it the pre-party for 3 days before. This is we got a
I had to wake up. Delilah woke up. She made me a very strong coffee and croissant. We had some croissants. So I had a good energy drink. So this should keep me awake for a while because we have a long day ahead of us.
And no one brings the energy like Tracy.
Tracy is like energy exemplified. So again, the post-party.
Yesterday, last night, we were walking by the Hudson River and we saw that something in the water. I don't even know what this is. We're gonna make a short video, like a minute, and post it later. But it was really interesting.
I'm loving the energy already. Thank you for the enthusiasm down there. You're going to have to save it because it's going to be a long morning of that energy, but you're off to a good start. Thank you for
They
showing
look like
up.
they're ready, awake, they had a good breakfast, yes. Everyone has their sunglasses ready. It's going to be a
Got word that lead athlete just crossed the 9-mile mark. And looking at the bikes, we've got another one of our hand cycle athletes churning away. Let's make some noise.
Almost 45 minutes into the race. Time flies.
Getting set to finish up their journey through Brooklyn. 13.1 miles of Brooklyn pavement in the rear view for a second hand cycle athlete.
All right, crowd, let's put your hands together and make some noise. Welcome to the finish line. Because it is going to be such a spicy day out there today, I do want to give a shout out to one of our partners that a lot of our runners are going to be really grateful for at the end of this run. Gatorade is proud to be the official hydration partner of the 2025 RBC.
All right, we have a good angle.
Gatorade is backed by 40 years of research and is scientifically formulated and athletically proven.
So far, we have a good angle, good enough angle, right? We cannot say too far into the race, but we see far enough. Far enough. Can't complain.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot of that energy formula out there on the course this morning. Again, it is hot.
45-25. All right. Time flies. Got here a little early. They were still fixing up the finish line, putting this together and measuring something and making sure all the sensors are fine. Before they even started the talking and playing music, then they played a few songs. And now they are in a working mode, and this will only get more and more intense.
Superior is what we're playing for, and now it's what we're running for. So our runners will be able to enjoy an ultra at the finish line as well.
Have you ever run one of those races where you do a mile and you pound the
This bridge, you can technically walk over it, but you cannot get closer to these guys walking here. You can just, there's security up there, so all you need to do is to quickly cross over. If you need to, those right there are the bathrooms, by the way, they open. So if anyone needs a bathroom, it's right there. I think they're allowing people to cross the bridge even if you don't have immediate access. You just have to be quick and not interfere with the process.
adult beverages.
All right, that's the finish line tape. The winner will cross it, and the winner will break it. That lady right there is holding it. They're getting ready for the finish.
So again, we're equaling out across the 8-mile mark. Lead now past the 9.
Don't be shy. Say hi and chat if you're watching. Good morning to everyone watching. If you're not chatting but just watching, good morning to you as well. But you're more than welcome to chat as well as share and hit the like, please, and thank you.
Our finish line tape holders are practicing. Of
This
course,
is the
we have
finish
Leah
line.
Ryan from RBC.
I gotta flip the map a little bit, but you see the direction south is to the left, and this is the finish line map.
Of course, a very important task, getting their final instructions.
Along the Atlantic Ocean and along the beach.
I know they make it look easy, but there is an art.
They're turning from Surf Avenue right over there by the cyclone, and then around the cyclone they are
Of course, we have a nice little breakaway secret
finishing
system,
here.
proprietary trademark system now.
It's like a magician sharing
Like
their
a
secrets.
magician trick. But, you know, it is just a little more complicated than holding the tape. So, a big thank you to our tape holders. Leo Delani just can't stand still. Leo's feeling it.
So he's not technically running in the race, but he is the first individual from the start line to make it to the finish line. It's our very own Ted Metellus, race director, chief operations officer, and of course, moonlighting DJ at the pre-party for 3 days, DJ Ted Deluxe. And here he is at the finish line, and he's going to be here all morning long, greeting 28,000 finishers right here on the Coney Island Boardwalk. But again, Ted got us going earlier this morning with the start point at wave 1. He made it all the way down to the finish, just so he could be here for the very first runner to cross that line.
One of the hardest working people. in
Definitely
the
need
race.
sunglasses and a hat. Standing here against the sun. Good thing I didn't forget any of that.
The hardest working staffs in the biz. We want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of our New York Road Runners staff as well, all of our vendors and contractors who helped make today possible.
49 minutes into the race. They don't give us any updates as per where the leaders are, but I'm sure they will start talking about it.
To put this finish line together.
I could have jumped over there and take a picture, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not leaving my space in the box.
We're still under that 50
Another
minute mark.
hand cycle athlete
There we go.
making their way down the boardwalk. Let's put your hands
We have a good
together,
view from here.
And welcome our athlete home. Welcome to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half.
Some great headgear there. Proudly,
Catherine Valdez.
Catherine.
I know, I love that headgear with the ears.
yeah, little tattoos up there, proudly flying the stars and stripes.
Oh, the ocean breeze is really, really cool. You can smell the salt.
Stop at Michael's, get yourself some
You can smell the salty water of Atlantic
So after
Ocean.
the race, our
Yeah.
runners can stop by our Hospital for Special Surgery Runner Recovery Zone and the post-finish race walk-off. Hospital for Special Surgery is proud to be the official hospital of the New York Road Runners for the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. And in that recovery zone, runners can stop by for guided stretching with expert physical therapists and exercise physiologists and receive tips on how to recover from today's race.
Yeah, it's a nice little added bonus. After running 13.1, you go get a massage.
When the leaders will finish, when everyone is finishing, the paparazzi and the press, they will not be standing right in the middle there. They will be standing somewhere toward the edge here.
Medical EMT.
So we will have to raise the camera and lift it up, and the view will be awesome.
Our security team, who's also out there keeping a watchful eye on things, and of course the NYPD.
Hi, Kathy Barnes. Good morning. Thanks for the live. You're welcome,
Has a very
Kathy.
safe and fun event.
My
Thank
map
everyone
is
for coming
good.
together to make this what it is. It is the grandest half marathon in the United States. Perhaps
These
on
are the
planet.
waves. So the first wave started at 7. Then it will be the second one, 7:25, third one, 7:50, and the fourth one, 8:15.
United Airlines, NYC have sometimes trade places for the largest half marathon.
And this is the race map, also flipped on the side. But this way you can see the distance from Prospect Park all the way along Ocean Parkway, and then zigzagging a little bit here
So we're getting some more
to the
updates,
right
of course, Carlo.
to Surf Avenue, and
We've got
then
our lead non-binary runner
another
just crossed
turn
the
onto the
9-mile
boardwalk.
mark, and that is Gallo Vasquez, who is the record holder in the non-binary division at 1:12:05. So again, Gallo Vasquez out in front wearing bib number 50 in the non-binary division, and again holds the course record at 1:12:05, just crossed the 9-mile mark.
Thank you, Marco.
And is the top non-binary runner out there right now across the 9-mile mark. At last check, we had our lead male who had already crossed mile 10. And our lead female had already crossed
They're
mile
just
9.
testing the tape.
We are getting a little bit closer, folks, closing in an hour. since we got things going back at 7 o'clock this morning.
Make sure it breaks in the middle because you know it's a very easy break.
Let me amend my last statement.
No effort should be
Non-binary
taken to break it. It's just glued together in the middle. Or Velcroed, something like that.
And again, we kind of talked about it earlier. It's kind of cool, you know, the lead athletes have a little bit of distance between them and their competitors, but once that pack really starts to come across the line, it just doesn't end till at least noon.
Kevin, almost time for the elite runners. Yes, it's getting there. It's 52 minutes. They don't give us an update. They only said it once. The first update was, oh, they're at mile 9, and then like a minute later, everyone looked at the clock. It's like, really? And then, oh no, it's mile 5. That was the only update, and that's it.
Let's see what they'll be coming in. Meanwhile, we have another hand cycle.
Rafael Ernesto Flores Abando.
So let's make some noise.
New NYRR member here, preparing for 2026. Good luck to you, and thank you so much for being here.
Our athletes home.
Welcome. Information is always good stuff.
All smiles and well deserved. Congratulations. That's fine down there. Patina Miller. So again, some updates from the course. We've got Kim Conley, who's out in front for the women. Again, Kim Conley just crossed the 9-mile mark, and she is our lead female runner out on the course right now. Again, not far in front of her, Gallo Vasquez, our top non-binary runner. And we'll get you another update for the top male.
7:54, and that's 54 minutes. They started on the dot.
For the men is 1:03.05.
Exactly at 7 o'clock, plus minus a couple of seconds. Let's see the real time here, 54:10 from the start of the first wave.
This is our official lead vehicle, and that is powered by Volvo Cars, which is proud to be the official vehicle of the
Beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be over 80 degrees today. It's going to be hot. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
The safest Volvo ever. The EX90 comes equipped with powerful core compute technology and an advanced array of safety sensors meant to help protect those inside as well as the world around it. It's available now for test drive at your local retailer. This new area for safety is proudly manufactured here in the United States in Ridgeville, South Carolina. So to celebrate Volvo,
we're standing here by the amusement park, really. Honestly, beautiful views. They're also testing the rides right there at Luna Park. If we would be standing there, we would see the rides. They don't have any people, taking the rides, but they were just testing them early in the morning.
There were 6 men in that pack who were vying for the lead spot. So it looks like you might get a little bit of a photo finish here.
A little bit of a race. We don't.
Media is getting ready.
The events are 4 hours or 5 hours.
That's good because I like my corner here because it will give me a larger angle, so to speak. In case if something interesting happens, they will finish here and they will be, taking pictures and everything.
We might see who has that last kick to get across that line first, and that could be a very exciting photo finish here.
Better hydrate and slap on the sunblock. Yep, that's right, that's right.
I want to thank all of our spectators who are out here. Yes, you spectators, thank you so much. Because we know that you weren't just here today. You're not here just this morning. You've been here day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, as your runners have been training.
It must be very hot to wear this RBC outfit, but it's RBC Bank, main sponsor, Royal Bank of Canada.
So I want to thank you for being here today and here for your runners every day. As a runner myself, I know I can't do it without my support crew. So thank you so much for coming out and cheering me on.
So lead pack of males across the 11-mile mark. We've got our top non-binary runner, Miss Gallo Vasquez, across the 10-mile mark.
Okay, where exactly are you?
Not far behind our lead female, Kim Conley, at last check was all by herself, and had crossed the 9-mile mark.
And good morning. Congrats to all the runners.
It's a 13.1-mile run. We got them started in Prospect Park. Took on the hills of Prospect Park, then they headed up the Ocean Parkway for a straight shot down towards Coney Island. Spend a brief amount of time on surf ebb. They'll make that final right-hand turn onto the Coney Island Boardwalk, and then it's a straight shot to the finish chute. As we get a little bit closer to the 1 hour mark, again closing in on 8 o'clock this morning. Our final wave number 4 of the morning will go off at 8:15. And again, for all of our fun, it's all said and done. We hope to have seen 28,000 plus runners.
Why we only have 28 likes? Everybody hit the like. Don't you like what you see? Like. Hit the thumbs up. We will see more people watching us immediately. Let's find new friends on social media, on YouTube. Hit the like, please, and thank you.
Great event to run your first half marathon.
So here's a fun fact, this was my first half marathon.
How about that,
This
see?
was the Brooklyn Half
Hey, can
Marathon.
I Kurdistan?
It's a really high bar to start with so many other
Hey,
races.
Ben City.
This is just such a fun one. The energy out of the place among the runners, the finish, all of it. It's a really awesome event. And I love meeting first-time runners.
If you're new to our channel, please subscribe right now before you forget.
Whenever I went to
Everybody hit the like and share.
Hands up if this is your first half marathon. And the cheers and the screams that I got, both from them and from the other runners for them, oh, so exciting.
So if we're going to go, let's go big and get that best half marathon experience that you can. That'll give you the itch to come back and do some more. Again, this is a great distance, 13.1.
You can support our channel through Super Chat, Super Stickers, Ko-Fi's, Venmo links are in the description and also in chat sometimes. Thank you, and memberships, of course. Thank you.
Setting up a beach party once they come across that line. They'll get to the hospital for special surgery. They'll get something to drink, and then they'll go set up shop right there on the beach here in Coney Island. Perhaps some even dipping their toes in the water.
And it's going to be a gorgeous day for it, especially after running 13.1 miles. And if we're talking about
So this is
beaches,
live cam from the finish line.
official sunglasses.
This is something that right now, this particular moment, I don't think if anyone is streaming this.
In the field at the ballpark and find your next favorite pair of shoes to celebrate.
So let's just say we're near exclusive in terms of showing the world what the finish line looks like before the actual finish. 59:35, all right.
We've got a mile left to go until we see that first runner of the morning. Again, our lead male has crossed the 12-mile mark, and again, time to beat for the men is 1:03:05.
Well, he has bubble machine. Oh, right.
That's last mile if he wants that record to fall, especially in humid conditions. But again, you said it, anything's possible.
Cute, but better not get on someone's lands because they will mess up everything.
Wait, there he is.
There Ted is bringing the bubbles, bringing the sunshine.
So again, at last check, we did have word there was a pack of 6 men in that lead pack. We'll see if that's kind of stayed together as they reach the Coney Island Boardwalk, or if one guy is able to kind of pull ahead of the rest.
To make a move, as we like to say.
I just want to make sure no bubbles are in my optics.
I can only read one thing. The runners are coming.
Welcome everyone. More and more people are joining our stream. How are you this morning?
Just past the 1 hour mark.
But we only have 30% likes. This is not good. Like.
RBC Brooklyn Half. And again, the crowd continues to grow here in the Coney Island Boardwalk. Some of the shops and restaurants beginning to open up and provide our spectators with food and beverage options.
Hey Norman, good morning.
Another hand cycle athlete coming down the planks, I can see, way up the other end of the boardwalk. Again, we had a number of Patina Miller's athletes entered into today's events, and another one of our hand cycle athletes making their final approach. All right, we're estimating an 8:05.
Hey Anthony Seminaire Jr. Good morning, Anthony.
So that would mean the event record would stand yet another year.
If you're new to our channel, please subscribe right away. We have a fantastic channel. If you don't trust me, ask the chat. Subscribe now, enjoy later.
The last check out is Gallo Vasquez.
And meanwhile, let's make some noise and put your hands together for our hand cycle athlete coming across the line right now. Welcome to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half Marathon.
Way to go!
Member of the Propellers team, crossing the line in style, looking good, looking strong. And again, among our first athletes to come across that finish line here, but our lead there was not far off. Under a mile left. Last check, it was a pack of 6. We'll see if one of those men can separate themselves from the pack and cross the line first to be crowned 2025 champion of the RBC Brooklyn Half.
1 hour and 2 minutes. All right, it's get in there, get in there.
Says that after you order structure to bring your hammer with burger and proof of participation to Longtime Studios with a special discount. And Strava wants to be the first to say with us. On our 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half.
This is not the best workout, but we'll manage that.
Another one of our hand cycle athletes approaching. And again, not far behind will be our top male athletes. Again, that male course record stands yet another year at 103.05. As we are closing in on the 103.5 minute mark. We've got our finish line tape holders setting up once again on one end of the tape.
They're getting ready.
On his own VP of Strategy Planning and Analytics, Matthew Flores. And on the other end of the tape, you know him, you love him, the best hair on Coney Island. It's Leo the Lion. Looking fresh, out the shower, fresh and shampooed, nice and clean, and ready to hold that tape for our top male finisher.
Leo looks like that blowout, too. So good. All right, we have another hand cycle athlete coming to the finish line right now. So put your hands together and make some noise as we welcome them home. Welcome to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half.
That Ted creating a bubble finish line. For our team of Keely.
All right, here it comes. Keep coming.
And we have our top runner in sight has made the turn on the boardwalk. If you look, you can see them. Let's make some noise.
There we go, Coney Island. It is time to welcome home our top male athlete. It looks like he's put a little bit of distance between him and the rest of the pack. We'll get you a name as soon as it pops up, but this will be your 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half champion, all alone to break the tape. Let's give him a hero's welcome as he crosses just before the 105 minute mark. Can we get him under 105? Top male athlete across the line, not far behind number 2. It was a close race up into about the 11-12 mile mark. Our lead runner was able to distance himself from the rest of the pack. And we put number 3968 coming through to take home the silver. We've got the top 5 on the boardwalk now. Here comes third place, slowly approaching that line. Keep that energy level high. Let's bring him home. Your third place male victor of the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half.
And that top finisher today.
Our top male was Gianlu Falisa. That was bid number 6429 again, Mogera. Gianlu Falisa was our top male finisher this morning. Third place went to Matthew Leach. And it looks like rounding out the top 5.
All right, we've got such a hard coming on in right now. This is where it starts with the trickle, a little drip drop as they come in one by one, and then they come in 2 by 2, and then the floodgates open.
And then there's just no room on the boardwalk after that.
All right, so our podium is in the men's division, and now we are waiting for our top finishers in both the women's and non-binary divisions.
Last check, our top non-binary winner is Gallo Vasquez.
All right, we got Ryan Cover getting it done right now.
Member of the New York Athletic Club across.
Awesome. There you go. Another marathon, half marathon, another finish line.
And then it was
And 105, the first one, a little bit below, a little bit before 105.
Runners at mile number 12, so about a mile left for our top non-binary runner, who at last check was Gallo Vasquez. Another one of our top males across bib number 11, the double A bib.
Welcome on in to your finish line. This looks like this was our pack that was running through most of the course together, and now we've got a lull as we wait for the rest of our runners to come on.
All right, it's happening now. Congrats.
Rides out for our lead non-binary runner, who at last check was cross mile 12. Our women still out in front is Queen Conley. And not far behind, we've got Felicia Patterson and Grace Hensfield right now on the course, our top 3 female athletes.
Of course, Kim Conley, no surprise that she started her career as a gymnastics runner. She's a multiple Olympian, and now stepping it up to the half marathon.
Now perhaps the 2025 champion of the RBC Brooklyn Half Marathon.
Welcome on in to the finish line.
Help me, help me, help me. She's famous, she has fans. I don't know who she is. Help me, help me, help me.
Gallo Vasquez up along first. They have a sizable lead, excuse me, over the next runner in that category. A 5-minute lead, looks like, as Gallo Vasquez over the second place competitor in the non-binary category. So again, we'll get the finish line tape holders out there momentarily. And if things continue to hold, it'll be Gallo Vasquez breaking the tape first in our non-binary category here in 2025. One of our top male athletes coming in. These are top 20 finishers right now. And again, sort of single file fashion still. As you said, kind of a little drip drop of runners as it continues to get a little bit more and more steady. Members of the New York Athletic Club, some of our local clubs out there on the course this morning.
Welcome on in, runners. This is your finish line, which means one thing. It's time to go get that medal.
Gigi, very much love to my good friend Norma.
Mexican runners getting it done.
Ana
I mean,
Tuca.
what incredible times here, Carla. All in under the 1 hour, 10-minute mark so far. They come across looking strong. They look like they want to run more. They look very lean. I mean, you can tell these folks have been to train. Garden State track clubs out there. Check out New Jersey.
All right, front runners. Welcome on in.
We did not miss anyone who finished so far.
Getting word that our lead female runner is at mile number 12 at last check. That was Kim Conley.
Help me, help me, help me. Who's that celebrity?
Non-binary runner in a short time at last check. That was Gallo Vasquez, who holds the course record at 1:12.05. So Gallo going for their own record this morning at 1:12.05. Let's see if they can get here in time.
All right, Half runners. Getting it done across the line. Welcome on in.
It's nice to meet you. I'll be here.
Carla, once again, you can see we're setting up the finish line tape for our non-binary runner. On one end of the tape, once again, that is Leo the Lion. On the other side, it's our CEO, Civil Care Journalist here at the finish line. Thank you, Rob, for coming out. And holding that finish line tape with Leo the Lion for our non-binary category. Members of the Dashing Whippets Run Club coming through now.
What a day, my friend's run is half marathon. I just got her first name. Someone called her Emma. Hi, Gerard Branham.
One of our top now finishers coming in.
Lots of cheers for Abby Branham.
We are anxious.
Good luck and congratulations.
He was in the lead. A good 5-minute lead in the non-binary category. Now again, Gallo's course record is 1:12.05. It looks like that might hold for yet another year. But if all things hold, Gallo will break the tape once again in 2025 and be crowned champion in the non-binary category for the RBC Brooklyn Half.
I'd also like to point out that the women's record from 2013 was standing of the year. That was 1:11:24. We're not going to see that broken today. We'll see later on. We'll take for someone to break some Smith's record.
And again, as you mentioned, of course, conditions not ideal with it being a little bit humid out there for folks who have break records this morning. But again, we are seeing some fantastic times turned in thus far. As our athletes are greeted to a wall of bubbles from our own race director, Ted Vitalis. The purveyor is in the hands out there with a big smile on his face.
All right, we've got a Phillies International and cyclist coming on through right now. Welcome on in. This is your finish line.
All right, just getting word that our top non-binary runner, Gallo Vasquez, should be making that final turn onto the boardwalk shortly. As we close in on the 1:13 mark right now. And again, Gallo will be on the inside of the course, closer to Luna Park, closer to where all the restaurants are. And here we go. It looks like Gallo Vasquez in the finish chute now. Your 2023 champion and record holder, and will be crowned 2025 champion in the non-binary category. It's Gallo Vasquez.
All right, we have our top finishers in the men's division and the non-binary division, and now we anxiously await the arrival of the champion in our women's division.
Help me, help me, help me. Who's that celebrity?
For most of the course.
Now, she didn't quite believe that Gallo had over her competitor.
That's right.
But Kim has, as you mentioned, been in the league for quite some time. Last check, she had about a 38-40-second lead over the next closest female runner. So again, we'll see if she can hold on to that as she gets closer to the Coney Island Boardwalk. We'll let you know when she makes that final turn.
Meanwhile, our drip drop of runners has turned into a pretty steady stream as they come here into the finish of the RBC Brooklyn Half. Welcome home, runners. We got Naya coming across. Well
She's
done.
from Dancing with the Stars. Okay, if you watch Dancing with the Stars, so she is a star.
Tape holders for the female division, Nina Lynch. And of course, Leo the Lion has done such a good job all morning.
Norman, I need to ask you that. You know all the celebrities.
In our female division. And again, if things hold, it'll be Kim Conley at the line first.
So far, her name is Emma, and she is from the Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you for coming out to hold that finish line tape this morning along with Leo the Lion.
Welcome on in to all of our runners. 13.1 run and done. We've got Turner here, Dashing Whippets, North Brooklyn runners. Welcome on home.
Again, the crowd's been great so far on this Saturday morning. We need you one more time here for our top female finisher when she arrives. And it looks like she has found the finish chute. And that, I believe, is Kim Conley once again, Carla.
That's right, Olympian Kim Conley will break the tape in the women's division here at the RBC.
Running with the Saucony team, it looks like Leo the Lion having some fun down there on the finish line tape. I think we might have jinxed him saying he did such a good job holding it 2 previous times. Not bad, Leo.
You know what? Not bad, but he only got 4 little pads on the paws.
That's right. It's tough to hold those things.
It's hard to hold those things with paws, right? Our New York Warriors getting it done. United Mexican runners. Welcome on in.
All right, focusing on the marathon.
Running for us tonight.
Wave 1 is finishing strong.
And Carla, I love this part. When the New York Road Runner staff picks up those blue cones and opens the entire
Thank you so much,
course.
NYC. Thank you for helping investigate.
Oh yeah, we're about to open it all the way to full force.
All right, second place.
Thank you, Norman. Thank you, Gigi.
All right, welcome on in. This is
The live walking investigators.
Dojo getting it done. We got Ian, Chris, Matthew, and Brian. Welcome on in. your finish line.
Sorry. Slide it through this one and come in through that one.
North Brooklyn, welcome. Central Park Track Club, you got this. How about FDNY rocking it out?
Yeah, a lot of our runners looking great out there this morning, Carlo. We've got Guillermo and Chris. Members of the Central Park Track Club coming through.
I'm looking for one specific runner here. I don't know if I can spot that runner. We will see, we will see.
Finishers from the Central Park Track Club. Members of Bucknell. We've got Sam Foran, Billy Bund, and Kate McCary.
This bubbles, I don't know who came up with this idea.
Huskies are with us. Hellgate's in from Queens.
Prospect Park joining us too. Also Team New Balance out there. Welcome. This is your finish line at the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half.
So we are seeing a steadier pace of runners now, Carlo, but again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We have a full morning into the afternoon of thousands of athletes who are heading down Ocean Parkway right here to the Coney Island Boardwalk. And again, we just got wave number 4 off the line a short time ago. Wave number 4 went off at 8:15.
That's right, which means we have 4 more hours of finishes to go.
Yeah, we've only just begun, but again, we thank the crowd for showing up bright and early. What a crowd we've had so far, and it's going to continue to grow as the morning does.
That's right, let's hear for Connor, Cristobal, Tim, John, and Owen. We've got Central Park Track Club out there getting it done.
Runners are pouring it on now, trying to shave seconds off their finishing time, sprinting down the boardwalk, giving it everything they got.
That's right, all those months of training culminating here. Lots of runners using this as a jumping off point for marathon training in the fall. A fitness test, if you will. Putting the pedal to the metal to get that medal. Welcome on in, runners. We've got Central Park Track Club. Coming on in, Charles, Ross, Frank. How about Richard and Brian, too? Welcome on home to your finish line.
Looking strong, looking fit. Some of you looking like you got more in the tank. Again, 13.1 in the rearview now of Brooklyn pavement. Members of the front runner team coming in.
We're going to give a shout out to Jay Sari, who just crossed the finish line.
And it looks like the first of our pace team coming across.
Led by Dima, we've got Team for Kids out there. Garden State Track Club, welcome on in.
North Brooklyn runners are here with us, hanging out in South Brooklyn this morning. Members of St. Vincent, National Whippet, Central Park, Carlo. We're seeing all of our local clubs out there right now.
Let's hear it for Sasha, Ulysses, John, Michael. We've got Dan and Lucas too. All right, we got some Knicks fans out there.
Our first Knicks jersey of the day. Go New York, go New York, go! Big
I have
win
to
last
say,
night.
that is the first time I have ever seen anyone finish a half marathon in a Knicks jersey. I love it.
I guarantee
See,
it
the
won't be the
spirit
last one
is
today.
here. That like New Yorkers are like really energized.
I wonder if he stayed up late to watch the game. I gotta know. He had 13.1 to get through, but he couldn't go to sleep because the Knicks were looking so good last
I could
night.
have run even faster, but. All right, welcome on in, Prospect Park Track Club, the New York Harriers. You got this. Central Park Track Club, North Brooklyn runners, welcome on in. Let's hear it for Jean, James, Youssef, Ben, Cole, and Jonah.
I'm on that side. I can see him and I'll flip over to you.
All right, for any of our spectators who are looking to reunite with your runners, the RBC Brooklyn Half After Party in the Miami Park is opening soon. Spectators should enter via Surf Avenue between 17th and 19th Street. Runners will enter via the parking lot after passing the metal and baggage park areas. We encourage you to reunite with your runners in the stadium. And while you're there, enjoy some refreshments and some games.
Yeah, the post-party continues, right? We had the pre-party, we've got the party here on the boardwalk, and the post-party in Maimonides Park, home of the Brooklyn Cyclones, New York Mets Single A Club. And again, our own Tracy Wilson in there conducting trivia, all kinds of fun activities. A great spot to hang out with your friends and family members, relive your favorite moments from your 13.1-mile tour of Kings County. Welcome home. Runners, you're looking strong, looking fit.
All right, West Side Runners getting it done. Central Park, welcome on in. Let's hear it for Carter, Morgan, Steven, Julio, Henri, and Michael and Ashley. We got more West Side Runners out there. North Brooklyn Runners, you got this. Ecuador with the Striders Track Club. Front Runners and Streets 101, welcome on in. We've got Boston in the house with us. This is your finish line runners at the RBC Brooklyn Half. From the park to the sea, you have made it 13.1 miles.
Yeah, getting a little bit of cloud cover here this morning, Carla. Again, temps on the rise. And more runners filling that roadway as they come down the final stretch of the Coney Island Boardwalk, the world-famous Coney Island Boardwalk, which is really a buzz now with the fans and spectators who came out to cheer on these great athletes. And again, just the first few hundred, if not the first few thousand who have been here already. We expect to see 28,000 by the time it's all said and done.
28,000 strong. All right, Blue Factory. We've got Prospect Park Track Club. Welcome on in. How about Scott, Antonio, Lawyer, Jason, Michael, Joseph, Alex, Soham. Welcome on in.
Lots of our local clubs out there. The New York Carriers are here. Carla, your old club. We've got runners out of Cornell, Dashing Whippet, Central Park Track Club, and the front runners among our finishers out there. Athletes, you look fantastic. You can hear our voices. The finish line is within sight. Give it everything you got. Leave it all on the course as you wrap up your 13.1-mile journey through beautiful Brooklyn on this Saturday morning midway for the month of May. We thank you all for joining us here at the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. So we are moments away, folks, from greeting our top 3 male finishers of the morning. Again, we'll have the award ceremony right here on the Sky Bridge stage. So if you want to direct your attention to the Sky Bridge, we will introduce the top 3 male finishers of the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. These are your champs.
All right, in third place, let's give it up for Matthew Leach, running in a time of 1:05:32. All right, in second place, finishing in a time of 1:05:13, Tilahun Ayala Tariku.
Just gonna have to go in that way first.
And your 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half Champion, finishing in a time of 1:04:59, Mulgita Birhanu Faisa.
Your top 3 males right there, Carla. They look barely winded. It's not fair.
It's not. When I run a half marathon, I'm like, I need food, I need a shower, I need sleep, I need my sofa.
I mean, we're standing right next to them. You wouldn't, unless you handed them awards, you wouldn't know they just finished a half marathon.
You got that right. Meanwhile, we have more of our runners coming on in, running for Ios Tanapa, getting it done. Dashing Whippets is out there. We've got Gabrielle, Sergey, Javyuk, Joshua, Pratik, Shanna, Tommy, and Faye. Ryan is out there too. All right, North Brooklyn. Dashing Whippet.
All right, brothers and friends, direct your attention to the Sky Bridge as we introduce our top 3 athletes in the non-binary category. Our third place finisher with a time of 1:19:45. Say hello to Jacob Caswell. Our second place finisher in the non-binary category with a time of 1:19:44. Jay So. And your 2025 champ in the non-binary category with a finishing time of 1:13:19. Gallo Vasquez. Top 3 athletes in the non-binary category looking great. And again, Gallo Vasquez, the course record holder from 2023.
All right, beautiful thing, beautiful morning, beautiful finish. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Let's continue enjoying it. Welcome, welcome.
The sea of runners that has arrived. It is a tidal wave. We've got Michael, Nick, Robert, John, Catherine, and William out there.
Still great time, 1:28:02.
Hellgates. Striders and Soto getting it done. Dojo, welcome on in. We got you, Eric, Hannah, Christian, Peter, Michael, and Lynn.
Michael M, 28,000. Austin, good morning.
New York.
Austin City Limits. Reminder everyone, give the stream a like. Like.
And Dashing Whippet, New York Warriors.
And why, welcome all the viewers to Live Walking with the Our host name is Al. My name is Al. Welcome everyone and good to meet you.
Carlos seeing a lot of those local athletes.
All right, Emiliano, Chris, you, Eric. Let's hear from Matt to Nick is out there. St. Alvin Striders. We got the high
Hi, Nels.
1DRM.
Go, Dad! See if someone will take a picture of us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, welcome one and welcome all to the finish line. New York Athletic Club. Yes. We are getting it done. Stefano, Matt, Emiliano. How about Chris, you, Matt, and Joseph. And now I'll turn it over to Jeff for the awards for our top runners in the women's division.
Thank you much, Carla. Direct your attention, folks, to the Sky Bridge stage for our announcement of the top 3 female finishers in today's RBC Brooklyn Half. Our third place finisher with a time of 1:16:38 was Grace Hemsfield. And our top 2 athletes up here on the Sky Bridge with us with a time of 1:16:27. Your second place finisher, Kim Conley. And for a come-from-behind victory for our top female finisher this morning with a finishing time of 1:15:39, say hello to your champ, Felicia Posadin. Again, your top 3 female finishers of the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. Accepting their trophies. Getting a great round of applause from the crowd. Again, it was Felicia who came from behind. So break the tape first here on the Coney Island Boardwalk and take home the gold in the female division. Congratulations.
And with our awards completed, we turn our attention to the masses out there on the roadway. New York Warriors, welcome on in. North Brooklyn Runners, you've got this. Let's hear it for Spencer, Matt, Brian, Tori, Dick, Corey, Ron, Ziad, and Aaron.
Runners looking good out there this morning. Welcome home to the finish line. This is what you've been waiting for. It's what you've been training for all of those months. Those early morning hours, late night runs. weekend runs and all the effort you put into this moment right here. You deserve a smile, runners. Put your arms in the air. You're all champs of the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. Congratulations on your accomplishment.
That's right. We know it is not easy. The other day I said, oh, I have to go do my 12-miler. My daughter said, Mommy, you don't have to go run your 12-miler. I said, oh, you're not a runner. You're not training for a half marathon or marathon.
You wouldn't understand.
You don't understand that. Our runners understand all too well. You have done it. Catherine, Nathan, Steven, Manuel, Katie, Gabriel, and Jason. We've got Chakruna, Christina, and Patrick getting it done out there. Welcome on in. This is your finish line. It is time to celebrate Osprey, Highland. How about Brasso runners out of New Jersey? Sullivan Hills is here too. Chilltown. I want to go to Chilltown.
You were getting invited.
All right, Ukrainian running company, United Mexican Runners, Holiday. Let's go, Polska. Queen's Distance is out there too. We've got Carlos.
And you know, we do see a lot of international athletes here, but Carlo, more so in this event than some of our other marquee runs, a lot of local runs.
Oh yeah, lots of local. This I would say is a local favorite event for sure.
Indeed, it's so good to see so many of our local run teams out there, especially our Brooklyn clubs, North Brooklyn Basketball among them. We've got the Queen's Distance runners in across the line now. Seeing a lot of that official racing apparel from one of our sponsors, New Balance. We've got the Wildcats out there. Shout out Villanova. Put your arms in the air. You did it, runners. Congratulations. SBRC is with us here at the line. Dashing Whippets coming across. Running for Wish, newbie runners. And more of the Nova Run Club coming on in. Runners, congratulations on your effort out there this morning. 13.1 in the rear view. We Run Kings is with us. That's teamwork. As we are running through Kings County on a beautiful Saturday morning here in the month of May. It's the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. I'm Jeff, she's Carla. We got DJ Dre spinning on the ones and twos, keeping the party going up here on the Sky Bridge. And we've still got thousands of runners to get through here on this Saturday morning into the afternoon hours. We had the Rising New York Road Runners run down Ocean Parkway earlier this morning. We've got 4 separate waves that left from Prospect Park. Last one went off at 8:15. We've got hundreds, if not thousands, of spectators now who have joined us on the world-famous Coney Island Boardwalk as some of the businesses and establishments begin to open up, offering food and beverage to our many spectators and fans. We've got the post-race party open for business in Maimonides Park, home of the Brooklyn Cyclones. We just got through the awards ceremony recognizing our top 3 athletes in the male, female, and non-binary categories. And a lot of really happy runners making their final approach down the Coney Island Boardwalk here to the finish line. That's just ticked past the 1 hour 35-minute mark. Now remember, these runners are finishing with a net time. That finish line clock not indicative of what they're finishing with now because it does take quite some time for the corrals to clear out.
That's right, and we have 4 waves of runners today. There will come a point where we will see the colors of those bibs change over as our different waves come in throughout the day. But right now, we are welcoming in Wave 1 and North Brooklyn runners. Hey-o! How about Chen, Leah, Lauren, George? We've got Collis and Kerwin. Boston is out there catching with it. North Brooklyn runners, welcome on in. How about Uber getting it done? And Melbays, Arizona State is out there too. Determination, we know you've got a lot of it. From Prospect Park to the Coney Island Boardwalk, welcome to your finish line at the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. We got Team RBC out there. How about the front runners, Dashing Whippets, New York Carriers, newbie runners, Chen, Leah, Lauren, and George, Colin, course, as well.
And again, Carlo, we have a fantastic vantage point here up on the Sky Bridge. We can see all the way down the boardwalk this morning. In some years past, it's been a lot hazier, and it's been tougher to see all the way down to the boardwalk, but you can actually see the runners
Wheelchairs being used a lot today. A lot of people exhausted.
Again, runners, once you finish, please continue up the boardwalk. We've got a lot of runners hot on your heels, so you don't want to stop at that finish line. Please continue up the boardwalk, get your finisher medal, which, by the way, is made of recycled materials this year.
Ooh, I love that.
And part of New York Road Runners' efforts in sustainability, we've made your finisher medals and ribbons out of recycled materials. So you'll get that from our dedicated volunteers as you come across the finish line. Get yourself some water, and then head to the post party in Maimonides Park. I saw a couple of Mets fans run through a short time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Home of your minor league club, the Brooklyn Cyclones of the High A South Atlantic League.
All right, Noah, getting it done.
Noah's got his name on his hat. I like
I
that.
like that. No one knows what he knows.
No one knows.
No one knows. All right, New York Flyers, welcome on in. How about Jose Rodrigo, Chen, Leia, Dara, Luca, Craig, and Max. Queen's Distance runners. We have fun runners out there. Team RBC getting it done. Hudson Dusters, welcome on in. How about Max and Peng and Craig? William with our 135 pace team. Thank you to our pacers out there. All right, Crown Heights.
Just the joy and the jubilation you can see on the faces of some of these runners as they come across. They look like they're working hard out there in the course, and as soon as they cross that line, they crack the biggest smile.
The biggest smile. That feeling when you achieve what you set out to accomplish, no matter what that goal was today. That feeling, I feel like that's what a lot of us just keep chasing. That feeling over and over and over again. All right, Willpower, Misty Mountain Runners, go get it. Midnight Runners. As an adult, there aren't a lot of times in life when you get to like, set a goal and just like go for it.
Jim Felt Cold Gallery.
Nothing tests your mettle and your will better.
Good morning,
And something
everyone.
that goes completing a half marathon. Maybe not everyone could hit that PR today or hit the time you wanted to, but you still finished the 13.1 mile tour through Brooklyn. And I imagine many of your friends and family are probably still at home eating their morning cereal, watching cartoons. You came out and ran 13.1 through Brooklyn. Congratulations, runners.
That's right. And sometimes, you know, it's the old adage, the journey is the destination sometimes.
Here we go. Profound moments up here on the
Profound
side.
moments up here on the photo bridge. Welcome on in, runners. The good news is you've reached your actual destination. You're home. You made it. You are ollie oxen free here at the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half. All right, Green is out there. Fred's team, welcome on in. How about Christopher, Gregory, Armando, Emily, Ben, and Jeffrey? All right, Jen, Team RBC, Warren Street, Ukrainian runners, welcome. We got some runners rocking the Brooklyn singlets. Jose, how about New York Warriors?
It's always good, Carlo. We recommend runners put their names on their shirts. Like Omar and Jose, they put their name right there on the front of their shirt, so they get shout-outs all along the course.
Yeah, I love doing that, and I love when runners do that, so I can give them a shout-out. Welcome on home, everyone. We've got Pato, Christopher, Gregory, Armando, and Emily.
Queens is here with Flushing Park. We've got a lot of that official apparel from New Balance, our Brooklyn Half gear. They all got at the pre-party over the course of the past 3 days. We had the pre-party for the past 3 days in Brooklyn Bridge Park. We've got the actual party right here on Coney Island. And of course, the post-party in Maimonides Park, not far down the boardwalk, where you can celebrate with your friends, your family members, and relive your favorite moments from the RBC Brooklyn Half.
Welcome one and welcome all 13.1 miles in your running belt today. All right, United Mexican runners.
And why? Thank you for covering this. You're welcome. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
This is your moment, runners. Keep on moving once you cross that line all the way to the Miami Beach Park. Ukrainian road runners, welcome on in. We are so glad to see you. We hope you had an incredible run out there. And now it's time for your finish line moments. Look up and smile. We've got a marathon photo here for you. Ready to get you. All right, Misty Mountain Runners. We got Central Park Track Club, Nyack getting it done. Striders Track Club, welcome on in. All right, Ukrainian road runners running for which team? We Run Kings, repping their home borough here in Kings County.
Yeah, teamwork, working hard out there, logging those miles. We've got Pedro with Team for Kids, one of our great charity runners out there this morning.
How about Define New York Run Club?
Looking fine.
How about Kai, Mauricio, Guido, William, Marcus, Tanner, and Christopher out there getting it done. San Jose is joining us. How about Central Park Track Club? It's Brandon. Ridgewood Runners, welcome on in. Polska running team.
Forest Park is here. The Monarchs are here. Lots of very happy runners out there. Congratulations, runners. You look fantastic. Amazing effort for 13.1. The day is yours as the fun continues here at the RBC Brooklyn Half. Second leg of our 5-borough series here in beautiful Kings County. Getting a nice little cool ocean breeze now, Carl.
Ooh, that feels nice. Enjoy that breeze, runners, as it comes on through. We've got Queen's Distance out there. Team for Kids, thank you for running with us. Staten Island, welcome to Brooklyn Central Park Track Club. How about Reservoir Dogs? And Newburgh is here too.
There we go, another Knicks jersey coming through. I see the John Starks jersey down there. Shout out to our New York Knicks fans. Woke up very happy this morning.
It is safe to say I have never seen this many Knicks jerseys at one of our events. Have you, Jeff?
In the past 25 years, they haven't been to the conference finals, so today is a day to celebrate if you're a Knicks fan and break all that gear out. I'm sure we'll see plenty more throughout the morning.
And I have to say, I have lived in New York exactly 25 years.
Maybe it's been you. I don't want to say that you jinxed the team, but
it was my Chicago energy.
It was your Chi.
It was my Chicago energy.
Oh man! Well, we finally broke the curse with you here, Carla. It's good to know. And the Knicks are headed back to the conference finals against the Pacers later on this week. There we go. Shout out to the man Jaclyn Brunson. Could be the MVP this year. He should be the MVP.
All right, Team RBC. We've got Clemmy, New York Harriers. Welcome on in. Striders, you got this. Front runners, welcome. New York Flyers, looking good. Central Park Track Club, Prospect Park.
And good morning to everyone on the chat, whether you're chat or not. I'm glad you're here. ABC 322.
They spell crew with a K, too.
You know what? I like that. As a Carla with a K, I'm into it. I agree.
Looking good, runners, looking good. Congratulations. Put your arms in the air. You are all victors. Here in the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half, not an easy task. Taking on 13.1 early on a Saturday morning.
Norman, you can do it. I can probably do it.
Yeah, it feels so good. And I was we're not my spectators. Everyone always gets so busy looking for their runner. They're like deadly.
I can probably walk 30 miles.
And search for your runner too. So keep on cheering in all these runners as they come on in. Prospect Park, welcome. Chris, you got it. Ukrainian runners, Polska runners.
Seeing some of that Bronx soul out there as well. Shout out to the BX. Shout out to Venezuela. South American runners, Central American runners are here.
So far I've seen runners from Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador. lots of countries over here in the Western Hemisphere. Team RBC, welcome on in. Dashing Ribbons, you got this. All right, Deutschland, Germany, joining us.
Again, we talked about it earlier. We have runners that fly from all over the globe to come join us here in Brooklyn for all of our marquee events, in fact. But again, the thing I love about this race, it's more locals than internationals.
When I look at my screen, it's New York, New York, New York, New York, Washington, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, New York, New York. Lots and lots and lots of our fellow New Yorkers. We love you, all of my New Yorkers out on the course. Welcome to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half. You did it. Our 140 pace team coming on through.
Well, again, we say, Carla, we turn so many folks away from these marquee events that we run. We have people from all over the world that want to get involved in the United Airlines NYC Half, the RBC Brooklyn Half, of course, the TCS New York City Marathon. We can only fit so many people on the New York City roadways, but each and every year we find a way. I don't know how they manage to squeeze more in, and that's a testament to the Roadrunner staff, to the NYPD, the team that does all the logistical planning for coming up with ways to make sure these runners have a great experience.
If we change this one tiny thing, we can get another 500 runners. If we change this one tiny thing, we can get another 100 runners. Constantly tinkering, improving. Everyone wants to be here with us.
There we go, hanging the next banner proudly.
All New York Knicks. All right, Team Osprey, Prospect Park Track Club, welcome on in. Hellgate showing us how it's done. Prospect Park with the high five. That was like a yes kind of high five. I love seeing that.
To have that energy still, that amount of air in your lungs after running 13.1 to muster up a woo.
That adrenaline rush you get when you know that you have done it. And I got news for every single one of you on the boardwalk right now. You have done it. You are here. You have arrived. You have made it to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half. All right, we got Run Chicken Legs.
And my much respect to all runners.
Define is with us. Team for Kids. Thank you for running with us. Want to give a shout out to all of our Team for Kids runners. They are the team of adult runners who raise money to fund our youth programs. All of our youth programming that we do at New York Road Runners is free for all of the kids who participate in it. So Team for Kids, runners out there, help make that possible. To all of our spectators, if you have a little runner or a potential little runner in your life, be sure to check out our Team for Kids programming, all of our youth programming. We call it Rising New York Road Runners. Head on over to NYRR.org to learn more about how you can get your kids involved in running for free.
That's right. Love that four-letter F word here in New York City. Free, we like to say. And you don't hear that much around here. But with the New York Road Runners, it is a common trend.
And right near that night, a lot will be holding the golden gimbal.
So we do have a color-coded flag
next year,
system
Alan and
along
I
the
will run this.
Just to denote the conditions for the day. We started today at green, which are
I did like 100 miles last night. Yeah, sound like that.
Change our course conditions to yellow because of heat and humidity. So all of our runners who are out there and crossing that finish line, make sure you get some water. Make sure you get some of our Gatorade that we have for you. Hydrate as soon as you cross that finish line. The humidity is picking up out there today. Hellgate getting it done. OMRC, CSIM. Lots of alphabet soup on our runner singlets.
A lot of hugs being exchanged here at the finish line. High fives, smiling faces.
That's right. Team Peloton is down there, one of our sponsors. How about Harlem Run getting it done? Dreamers Running Club. We'll see runners from all over the 5 boroughs, New Jersey, Westchester, Long Island. This one brings out our local running community. Welcome on in, runners. This is your finish line.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to all the locals. Shout out to the Garden Standers and runners from Connecticut. All of our tri-state area runners joining us here in Brooklyn on this Saturday morning. A lot of those local run clubs, including North Brooklyn in the house.
Ooh, I like that new racing style.
Yeah. Kind of a checkerboard. I see Bed-Stuy right here as well. Shout out to our Bed-Stuy runners.
Looking so good.
Also repping for Brooklyn and Flatbush Ave. Again, they started in Prospect Park.
Hi, Vincent.
Ran through the hills of Prospect Park. a shot down Ocean Parkway, and here they are on the planks of Coney Island celebrating their 13.1-mile journey through beautiful Brooklyn on a Saturday morning midway through the month of May. I can't believe Memorial Day weekend is next weekend.
It is here. It's unbelievable.
Summer's almost here. The unofficial start to summer next week.
But for us here at Roadrunners, this is really the kickoff to summer.
It kind of is, right?
This is when our summer season really gets in high gear. Welcome on in, runners. We've got Boston Strong Team RBC in the house. Loyola is with us. We are Warriors. Welcome on in. Run host. How about Prospect Park Track Club Canada? Welcome to our neighbors from the north. North Brooklyn Runners here too.
There we go. Got some Mets fans out there. The youngest Met fan perhaps out there on the course. Coming across.
Did you see another celebrity? Let me know if you know who this person is.
Now for the post party, where you can stop by with your friends and family. Again, the party continues here on the planks of Coney Island. This is the RBC Brooklyn Half 2025 edition. Our runners coming across, including Team Wepa, another one of our local clubs, another one of our pace clubs, coming in 145 across the line. Looking good in those seashells, runners. Straight from the Mermaid Parade, perhaps. Lots of fun here on Coney Island on this beautiful Saturday morning. Welcome to the finish line, runners. If you can hear our voices, the finish line is within reach. And again, as promised, now pulling the full course. Rail to rail are our runners coming across the line. As we close in on the 9 o'clock hour here in Brooklyn. And again, for all intents and purposes, the party just getting started. Despite our top athletes across, we had the award ceremony a short time ago. We have still got thousands upon thousands of runners who have yet to make that journey onto the Coney Island Boardwalk in the final stretch of roadway.
I think Ambrose, if he was running, he finished long time ago. We just didn't catch him. But it will let us know, I'm sure. Best of luck to Ambrose if he's running. And finished so far. According to, if he started in the first wave, then he finished already, I'm sure. But we don't know any details yet.
We've got the Almost Friday team, another one of our
DJ Bosnian flag.
Jersey City runners are in from Hudson County. Prospect Park, repping for Brooklyn. That's where we started things off this morning. More Knicks gear. Shout out to our Knicks fans waking up very happy on this Saturday. Flexing those muscles across the finish line. You earned yourself a flex of a smile. Earned yourself a beer too if you want one. Looks like a lot of those establishments opening up.
Well, we've got Michelob Ultra
hey.
for all of our runners at the post-race party. You can go get yourself an Ultra.
And bring us one while you're at it.
Hey, why not?
You think they mind?
All right, Hudson Dusters, welcome on in. New York forever. Knicks fans in the house.
I mean, what a day for a Knicks fan, too, right? You just completed a 13.1-mile journey. Your team's in the conference finals for the first time in 25 years. You got to be on cloud 9 if you're a Knicks fan this morning.
You are having a good day today. I hope all of our runners are having a good day today. Bronx Nomads out there, welcome on in. This is it, runners, 13.1 miles. You made it from the park to the sea. Once you turn onto that boardwalk and you can hear the sound of our voices, you are officially Ollie Ollie oxen free. All right, United Mexican runners, come on in. We're going to encourage all of our runners, once you cross that finish line, please keep on moving forward. Keep on. Keep it on. All right. Welcome on in, SMS. We've got Dashing Whippets getting it done. Rich Runners. Hey, all right, Hoboken is here. Zach. Thank you, Zach, for writing your name so big. We appreciate it. Dartmouth getting it done. Team RBC. Welcome and thank you.
Runners, we've got a lot to get to as the day continues, so please continue up the boardwalk again. You've got a lot of runners who are hot on your heels coming right across that finish line behind you, so we got to leave the finish line open. Please continue up the boardwalk so you can get your medal, get yourself some water and Gatorade, and then head to the post-party in Maimonides Park.
All right, this event has a ton of moving parts, so we want to say a big thank you to the City of New York and the many agencies and community partners that helped us put on today's wonderful event, including the City of New York, the Office of the Mayor and the Citywide Special Events Team, the New York Police Department, the New York City Fire Department, the New York City Department of Sanitation, the New York City Department of Transportation, the City of New York Parks and Recreation, the New York City Office of Emergency Management, the MTA, the Prospect Park Alliance, the Coney Island Alliance, Brooklyn Bridge Park, and all of the community boards out there. It takes a village, and it takes 28,000 runners. Thank you to all of our runners for coming out and joining us today. Let's keep this party going.
Yeah, Carla, a moving block party for 13.1 miles through Brooklyn. Lots of fanfare, lots of the locals coming out to cheer you on. Always fun to get out of the confines of Prospect Park or Central Park and take on the city streets of New York. That's what makes these running events so unique and so much fun. And again, I got to believe there's people out there right now who are running their first RBC Brooklyn Half. Any finishers out there running this race the first time today? Couple first-timers coming in. Welcome to Brooklyn.
Up there in that finish chute. Welcome and well done.
It's a little bit of everything, Carla. That's the great thing about the sport of running. Runners of all ages, ability levels, backgrounds come together with the common goal of turning in a 13.1 mile journey through Brooklyn. Mission accomplished, runners. Welcome home. Shout out to the NYPD Run Club. Thank you for your support 365 days a year. Today is your day to smile. Team RBC, our title sponsors out there. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. All right, we've got a runner shirt. I love that. Jersey City, welcome on in. Team for Kids, thank you for running with us. How about Ridgewood Runners? Prospect Park Track Club. Chip and Block. Are you a Chip off the old block? Do we have a father-son duo out there? I love that. That is great.
How cool they can finish together too. I imagine they train together. Maybe the son got the running itch from dad, and now they just finished the RBC Brooklyn Half together. That's so cool.
I love it. Running for Wish, Beatles runners, welcome on in. New York Athletic Club, you got this. All right, TGIF and Polska running.
I don't even have to do too much talking. They talk for me. We're just all enjoying the atmosphere. Thank you for being here. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new.
Power, getting it done too. And each and every one of you. How about newbie runners and Misty Mountain runners? As our clock is about to chime the 2-hour mark coming up. 2 hours into our race today, but we still have a whole lot of running to go. 4 waves of runners. Ooh, we got some air guitar over the finish line. Love that. Absolutely cranking it up. Iona, welcome on in. Team for Kids, Misty Mountain Runners, welcome. This is your moment, everyone. This is your finish line. It's time to go get that medal.
Yep, that medal made of totally recycled materials, including the ribbon and the medal itself, part of the New York Road Runners Sustainability Project, producing environmentally friendly events. So shout out to the New York Road Runner team for implementing that. Shout out to our runners for logging all those early morning miles. Your training's paid off in this moment, runners. It's your day. Embrace it, enjoy it, crack a smile. Put your hands in the air because you are all finishers of the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half.
Amazing runners, you're welcome.
Again, our second leg of the 5-borough series here with the New York Road Runners. We ran the United Airlines NYC Half back in March. Today is our second marquee event of the year. Again, welcoming international runners, local runners side by side completing this task. We've still got 3 legs left of the 5-borough series, of course, in Queens, the Bronx. And wrapping up the 5-borough series later on this year in Staten Island with a half marathon. That's the final big event before we get to the biggest of the year, the biggest in the world, the TCS New York City Marathon, that first Sunday in November. Set for November 2nd, I believe, this year. And again, I believe many of these runners probably already have their eyes on that prize, despite turning at 13.1 today.
A lot of our runners, I'm sure, are already running the marathon this fall, or maybe getting their 9+1 for next year. Runners like Nolly's dad, Harlem Run, Dashing Whippets out there. So many runners using today as a jumping off point for that fall marathon training.
And the training really never ends if you're a marathoner, right? It just stays year-round. You're always running.
You're always running.
Seeing a lot of signs out there this morning on the side of the course from our fans and spectators. Kudos to all the runners' family and friends that came out, brought their signs out to show off. Went the extra mile.
Hi, Angela. Thank you.
Got the construction paper, got the markers, got the glitter.
Luz Lozano, my daughter's running. I'm proud, Mom. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Luz.
We know it means the world to these runners if they can catch a glimpse of their loved ones on the sidelines when they hit that finish line, that connection that they make. And again, as you mentioned, the support staff. We've got a 1 hour, 50-minute pace team coming through. So again, we had 4 separate waves go off this morning, folks, and the final wave went off at 8:15, just about 15 minutes ago from right now, but it does take a while for those corrals to clear out. With 28,000 total runners, again, even with 4 separate waves, it could take a good 15 minutes before the corral eventually empties out. So again, we've got net times on these runners, and many of these runners coming in well under the 2 hour and 3 minute mark.
That's right. Sometimes those waves, I've worked the start of this race. We used to do 2 waves. We're doing 4 waves this year to try to spread people out. But it could take 30 minutes just to clear a corral of runners.
But again, that's what the road runners do so well, is improving the comfort aspect for our runners. We want to make sure everyone has a comfortable experience, a safe experience here at the RBC Brooklyn Half. And again, implementing 4 separate waves helps our runners get a little bit more room in those corrals as they come across the start line.
Yeah. And here they come across the finish line. We've got Team Runna, of course, using the Runna app that we partner with at New York Road Runners. We've got Bjorn with Prospect Park Track Club. Gymshark getting it done. Welcome on in, Helge and Gonzalo. The Wolves and RGRO, it's Bonnie. Team for Kids is out there running for Ayotzinapa. Welcome on in, North Brooklyn runners. You got this. New York Flyers, welcome on in. I Heart Run is out there. Achilles International, welcome. How about Mo and Baby Mo?
Running for 2, it looks like. How about that? If it's not enough to run a 13.1 mile course,
we got it.
You're running with a baby in your belly as well. That's incredible.
All right, Bronx Burners.
That kid's going to come out of shape.
All right, Misty Mountain Runners, Big Apple Runners, New York Flyers, running for Wish. Welcome on in. On the run and running for Ayotzinapa. So many of our run clubs getting it done out there today, runners. This is it. You've made it to the Coney Island Boardwalk. This is your finish line at the RBC Brooklyn Half.
Looking good, runners. Again, keep your eyes on the prize. The finish line right ahead. We've got the soundtrack by DJ Gray up here on the Sky Bridge with us this morning. She's been spinning since 8 a.m. Actually, before that, when we got the party started back around 7:30. But again, we had the award ceremony with the top 3 athletes in each category. And you runners get the post-race party in Maimonides Park, so continue right up the boardwalk. Also, keep your eyes out for the hospital for special surgeries. Run a recovery zone if you need some stretching. You want some tips on how to recover from today's race? We've got the experts, expert physical therapists and exercise physiologists are hanging out at the Run and Recovery Zone, brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. So take a peek in there and recover from this half marathon.
Can announcers go there too afterwards?
Can we announce from there?
That would be great.
Get a massage, do some. I would feel guilty about that since I
don't know, but not at that pace.
You got this. 13.1
Daddy, you ready?
miles. You're
They brought a
chewing up,
wheelchair
you're
for you.
spitting up. Sweden is here with us.
And it's a great morning here in Brooklyn, Carla. We are joined by thousands of spectators, and again, expecting about 28,000 runners. By the time it's all said and done later on this afternoon, we had the rising New York Road Runners earlier today. The best and brightest of our youth runners took on Ocean Parkway.
That's right. I always love shouting out our youth runners and encouraging everyone out there. If you have a young runner in your life, in your family, check out our free youth programs at NYRR.org, our Rising New York Road Runners. We want to get your kids up and running and join in on the fun too. Jersey City is out there, Prospect Park. We got Gina with the Striders Track Club. Welcome on in. Yonkers is with us. Full throttle. Indeed, you
Hey, good morning, Ruben.
Dominican runners. Welcome on in. Team for Kids. Thank you for running with us. If anyone out there wants to run any sold-out events, marquee events, including other races like the 2026 Walt Disney World Marathon, you can run the Team for Kids. We just might have a spot for you. We are out there at races all over the place. You can make a difference and help raise money for our free youth running programs too. And the best part about Team for Kids is you get announcer shout-outs all the time.
Oh yeah, we love to see the kids folks out there. Again, one of our great charities. And it's always a great thing getting the youngsters involved in the sport at an early age. One of those cool-looking North Brooklyn runner jerseys coming in. These great singlets. You always see a lot of redesigns, right? The same classics, the retrofits, and then some clubs come up with their new designs and show them off with these
I
big
love it.
events.
I'm with North Brooklyn runners, but can I get one?
Yeah, it's like you want a jersey, right?
Oh, one of those.
You want your favorite runner's jersey.
All right, runners, welcome to your finish line at the RBC Brooklyn Half. This is your moment, the moment you have been training for. All of those steps, all of those miles, all for this moment right here. Come on in, the water is nice and warm on this side of the finish line. We are so happy to see you.
Well, Carla, you can see on the beach there, some runners are thinking about dipping their toes in the water. We've got some of the finishers, it looks like, down by the shoreline,
That's right.
gazing out into the Atlantic and lower New York Harbor there across the Jersey and Raritan Bay. So again, it'll be a pretty good day. Again, we're going to get up to the upper 70s, low 80s by later on this afternoon. Not a bad day to jump in the ocean.
That's right. All right, we got Bandit. Let's go. Blue Factory, welcome. Dashing with it. You got this. How about the London front runners joining us? Team for Kids, welcome on. All right, Rangers fans out there. We got runners crossing hand in hand.
We got our Rangers fans living vicariously through the Knicks. Madison Square Garden this year. The Garden was rocking last night. Again, there's always a different buzz in New York City when the Knicks go this deep in the playoffs. So shout out to all of our Knicks fans who woke up on Cloud 9 this morning. Double the fun for you because you just finished the RBC Brooklyn Half as well. In addition to your team going to the conference finals, some pretty cool stuff. If you're a Knicks fan, baseball team's playing well. Off to a good start, so a lot of fun stuff happening here in New York City. But all eyes of the running world this morning on Brooklyn for the RBC Brooklyn Half. The 2025 edition underway, Carla, and again, the party continues.
That's right, we got Team RBC coming in together. The Whippets. I saw Team Whip out there too.
That's always fun.
All right, LRC.
Can I stand
Out of Brooklyn. One of the things I love about this race in particular is you see every single Brooklyn run club coming out. From North Brooklyn, South Brooklyn, the Prospect Park, the Crown Heights, you name it, the neighborhood.
Yep.
We've got a running team for
We got the
you.
South Central Brooklyn runners as well, and again, they should be out here. This is their home turf. Thank you for letting us run through your backyard this morning, Brooklyn runners. Thank you to the NYPD for helping us shut down 13.1 miles of Brooklyn pavement, including through Prospect Park. Not an easy task to get those roadways shut, but again, road runners and the NYPD making it happen this morning, so kudos to the logistics team for pulling that together and again finding ways. With 28,000, we've got some more Knicks jerseys out there. He's got the Josh Hart jersey. Mr. Triple Double is out there this morning.
That's right. All right, team, we run Kings. Getting it done, teamwork. Team RBC, welcome. Misty Mountainers, Ruby Runners, Team for Kids, We Work Flyers, Unicom, FTNY. Thank you. All right, Brooklyn Track Club. All right, runners, as you come through this finish sheet, I want you to think about all of the reasons you are running today. All of the things that make you lace up those early mornings or after work, put in the time, put in the miles, and get it done. Think about that. Think about what has motivated you at this moment. And let that carry you across that finish line. Because you've made it to the finish of the RBC Brooklyn Half. Yes, front runners.
That's the culmination of all that effort you've been putting in for the past few months. This is the payoff right here. This moment is yours, runners. Enjoy it. Embrace it. It is exaltation. You are elevated to a finisher of the RBC Brooklyn Half 2025 edition. Allow yourselves a smile. Throw your arms in the air and celebrate with us here on the Coney Island Boardwalk. Thank you, my friend. Excellent work. Thank you, our Korean runners as well. Team Red RWB, working with our veterans.
Woo! Misty Mountain Runners out there to Selman Hills. Getting it done. Empire Tribe. Congratulations. This is your finish line moment, runners. Soak it in. Savor it. And it's time to go get that medal. All right, our team for kids, we have a mentor out there. Thank you for working with us. Our case team going on in. Another one of our case teams. That's Mike leading the 150 group, coming right on time. How about FTNY? Looking good out there. Central.
And we had a graduate in there.
NYU graduate maybe in the purple robe.
Could be. The pilots are out there with us this morning. Department of Sanitation is out there.
Yeah. That's Patina Miller.
Yes. SpongeBob sighting out there as well. He's got an Iron Man hat on, which is like a walk in the park for him. Jersey City Marathon finisher, shout out to Hudson County, New Jersey. Shout out to all of our Garden State athletes out there this morning joining us here in Kings County. Runners across the 5 boroughs, tri-state area. Again, we said it earlier, lots of locals out here with us in Brooklyn. That's what we love to see, all those local run clubs that come out each and every week to support our New York Road Runner events. We're out here supporting you this morning. Some more of our pacers out there. We love our pacers. That's Nikki. Looking good. Thank you, Nikki. Great job out there with the 150 team. And again, we keep our eyes on the finish line clock. That's when we stand at the initial start point at 7 a.m. So when you see the pacers come across, that'll give you a pretty good idea of where we are as far as finishers. Again, team 150 pacers with Nikki. They usually come in right around that mark. Give or take a minute or two. So many of these runners now still finishing under that 2-hour mark. Again, it's a net time for these runners. Their time starts when they cross the start line and ends when they cross this line right here on Coney Island. As we mentioned, oh my goodness, where'd you get the beer? Coming across with a beer and a dog, that's the way to finish the RBC Brooklyn Half. I think he stopped at Nathan's along the way, got himself a dog and a beer.
Love that.
I want to hang with that guy.
Had the pick through on the side of the road.
Yeah, there you go.
Bring it out.
Had somebody beat him up about a quarter mile from the finish line. Here's your beer, my friend.
That's what I said my husband, like, bring me a smoothie, and some coffee, and some chapstick.
I want my protein shake.
You just set out on the table with everything I need. That's the way to do it.
Again, get that beer down the gullet. You earned it, my friend. That's your drink of choice. Enjoy it. It's going to taste so good today. Again, things warming up a little bit here in Brooklyn, but we do have some cloud cover and a decent breeze coming in off the coast. We have elevated the flag status to yellow because conditions have gotten a little bit warmer. It is humid out there for our runners, so again, we do ask the runners to go at your own pace. Stay hydrated. We've got plenty of hydration for you beyond the finish line. Gatorade, water available. Go get that finisher medal. You've earned it. And then take a walk down to Vermont East Park, the location today for our post-party festival. Home of the Brooklyn Cyclones today hosting the post-runner party. And again, our good friend Tracy Wilson in there. She's conducting trivia. She's talking to runners.
Ooh, trivia.
Yeah.
I love some trivia.
I wonder if she's got any like stumper questions.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does.
We've got Jeff with the New York Flyers out there. Way to go, Jeff. Congratulations. Thank you, my friend. We've got Phil right next to you there. Lots of runners put their names on their shirt, as they should. You get more shout-outs that way throughout the entire time on the course. We've got Van Portland with us here in the Bronx, or down in the Bronx, I should say. Hanging out in Brooklyn, runners out of Chilltown. That's the Chilltown Street Club. Some more Brooklyn runners coming in. Got the official gear. Seeing a lot of that New Balance gear out there as well. One of our official sponsors, the official apparel sponsor of the RBC Brooklyn Half, the good folks at New Balance. Had all that great branded gear for 3 days at the pre-party.
Love seeing runners and all of our New Balance here. And I love seeing all of the race shirts and all races of your Tri-Latino getting it done. Welcome on in. How about Quicksilver Striders and Long Island City runners? Pre-run PL, Polska run team. Looking good. Harlem Run, NYC, RSRC. We got the Boogie Down Bronx runners.
Those pants moves.
Prospect Park. I tell you, I feel like the slower runners right here are feeling it. They are pumped.
As they should.
Oh my gosh, the energy is infectious. We got Sabio getting it done.
I think we're getting that vibe from the crowd too. We've got a great crowd on here. Great energy, great enthusiasm. They've been cheering on these runners since the first athletes came across at about 7:35 a.m. with our hand cycle athletes. And again, it's been a non-stop party since then.
And we still have 3 more hours. The finishers to come through. 3 more hours of runners behind you. But for right now, runners, you are done. We'll stick a fork in you, because you made it to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half Striders. Yes, that's you, Odyssey House. You got it. Team for Kids, welcome. How about Run for Chinatown out there? Black Roses, getting it done. Peru is with us. Bandit running. We've got Marco, Misty Mountain Runners, Jacko with the New York Flyers, Prospect Park Track Club.
And why I have a great spot. Thank you, why? Thank you, Angela. We really have a list of celebrities participating of some sort.
Leave it all out on the course this Saturday morning. And enjoy the moment, because you have earned the right to celebrate. This is your moment, runners. You're all champions. You're all finishers of the 2025 RBC Brooklyn Half. Team Achilles with us. We've seen lots of local clubs. Lots of yeahs out there. North Brooklyn's in the house. Another one of our Pacers is out there. Finishing up, that's the 155 Pace Club.
We've got DeLeon with Willpower. Getting it done. Welcome to the finish line from Prospect Park to Coney Island, 13.1 miles. All of that training, all of those days and weeks and months have led up to this moment right here and right now, when you will become an RBC Brooklyn Half finisher. Congratulations, runners, and welcome to the finish line.
Looking good, runners, looking very good out there this morning. Lots of smiling faces and lots of very excited runners, as you should be. You've earned the right to celebrate. Put your hands up, crack a smile here at the finish line. We've got a photographer snapping away. And you have earned the right to a post-party down at Maimonides Park, that is.
Yeah, like I feel like...
With hundreds, if not thousands, of your fellow runners. We've got your family, your friends came out to celebrate your accomplishment. And again, you're all invited to the post-party at Maimonides Park, just a few steps down the boardwalk. Some more of our hand cyclists coming in with Team Achilles out there this morning. Shout out to the Achilles team on the course.
All right, all my athletes out there, as you make your way toward the finish line at Boardwalk, I want to think about all of the reasons you run. Why you said, yes, I am going to register, I am going to tackle the RBC Brooklyn Half, and let all of those reasons carry you to the finish line, help you reach your goal in these final moments, because you got it, you made it, you are ollie exit free. Welcome to the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half.
In a few minutes, we'll try to go behind the lines right where they finish and see if we can browse a little bit over there and show you what's going on behind the finish line.
Locals out there this morning. Sylvan Hills is here. Pinoy runners are out there. We see Team RBC, our title sponsor, the Misty Mountain Runners, with us. Woo! The Marathon Maniacs of Forest Park is in the house.
In fact, we might as well try it now. Let me just go through the gate.
Alright, another one of our pace teams coming through. We've got Strider's Track Club getting it done. Jersey City is out there as well. Like you said, Jeff, one of my favorite things about this race is that so many local runners come out for it.
This is right after the finish line. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Seconds after the finish. Exhaustion and a sense of accomplishment at the same time. We've seen a lot of wheelchairs being used today. Whoa, this morning tonight. What am I talking about? So showing you a little bit of a finish line. So we'll browse a little bit here and then maybe we'll go back. Gatorade right there. Because we want to show behind the scenes as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I ran so fast.
Water, mostly water. Hard to believe that Boardwalk can be transformed into this, right? But this is it. Now come on. We will soon go back. Just to give you a heads up, We don't have too much time left here because things, well, several at least. And therefore, we want to cover what we can cover within our time limit. Oh wow, this is very helpful actually. It's very humid, so moisture is very helpful. Welcome everyone. This is after the finish line of the RBC Brooklyn Half.
At the end? Was at the end or